My brother had a experience with that, which is pretty funny.
Well, I'm around monkeys that can throw feces on you without work at night. But
Oh, well, yeah, you got some cage ones in there
yeah, they act like cage animals sometimes.
sometimes. Yeah, we had went to, yeah, speaking of a road trip, we're going to be going to New Orleans later on this year to Tulane.
Hopefully, I'm off.
It's going to be, that's the first time I ever go to Tulane's actual stadium. Like, I mean, they just actually built a
I
new
thought they played in
stadium.
the Superdome.
They don't play in the Superdome no more. They play at Yeoman Stadium, I think it's called. I mean, I really don't keep track of Tulane football too much anymore, but it's they just play in the Superdome now. They got built their own stadium. It's an outdoor stadium. It's gonna be during September, so it's not gonna be too hot, not too
Oh,
cold.
it's gonna be hot,
Well, August.
especially around New Orleans.
Well, August is like the. I had some very good times in New Orleans. I remember we went to the Pelicans game. The crazy thing. Okay, I gotta tell you a story about that. I think I told you this story before, but I think my listeners would like it too. I think it's a very interesting story. Okay, so I'm walking down Bourbon Street, and there's all kind of parties going on. You all just won their bowl game, and
That they have to vacate now.
well, no, not 2014, 2011 they vacated. I wasn't there in 2011. I
And
didn't
they
go.
might be vacating 12 too.
Maybe. I haven't heard anything on 13 or 14, but yeah, I don't think they'll vacate 12. I don't. I think 2012 their year won't be affected at all. I don't think they will be. You're derailing me from my story. Let me tell my story. You okay? So I was traveling down Bourbon Street before I was really interrupted by Juicy. And they had this guy had his goat on Bourbon Street. Okay, they had just got done with the game or whatever, and my conscience was like, why don't we go to a Pelicans game? I'm like, okay, let's go to a Pelicans game. So, for the New Orleans Pelicans, in case you're wondering what team I'm talking about, NBA team, they're not doing so good this year. Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. This has been about 2 years since about a year and a month since I went to New Orleans. It's been a while. I kind of miss it, but that's another story for another day. But anyway, so we went up there, and they had me and Mike was saying. We're at the top of the 300 level of the stadium of Smoothie King Center, and they brought out this big giant slingshot, and we're thinking there's no way this thing's gonna be able to reach us on the top of the 300 level because we're
they
in the
were
nose,
wrong.
we were in the nosebleeds, dude. They pulled that thing back. That thing shot way up there. It was like a torpedo. Like you blink your eyes and it's about to hit you in the face.
They were wrong.
We were definitely wrong about that. And oh yeah, we were walking out the stadium after the game was over with. Pelicans lost to the Trailblazers. They got destroyed. So yeah, similar story of this year, right?
Well, yeah, the Pelicans ain't much better. They're worse than last year. At least they made the playoffs last year.
Yeah, but we went outside and they had this guy. He was just giving out CDs. He gave us a CD, and the funny thing is, I never noticed it until a couple of months later. But on the side, apparently this is like free copies of the CD. And on the side of it, it has he's like FBI warning and all that other label stuff, And then after that, he put screw it. You could copy and give this to me if you want. He's like, not only that I tell you to do this, but I encourage you to do it. Which is actually a pretty interesting way on doing that here. And I just seen you comment on my photo. Is it the one I was representing?
Yeah, I was replying back to Carla's comment.
Yeah, I was representing UL. Blasphemy? Really? Blasphemy? You know what? I have to represent my school. It's what it is, Yeah, I got to represent my college. Oh yeah, Ben's gonna get some trash talk next year when McNeese comes to Cajun Field.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna prepare for him right now.
He goes to McNeese.
Yeah, Ben goes to McNeese.
Well, God spared y'all mercy for that first game of the year against LSU because y'all know it was about to get poured down on y'all.
Yeah, the rainstorm came and ruined the event between LSU and McNeese.
God knew that the game was gonna get bad quick, so He had to end it.
Yeah, but when they come to Cajun Field, the Cajun will take them to the woodshed.
Somehow there's going to be another There's going to be another lightning
Strike.
strike.
Not like the strike at Cajun Field. I'm gonna be like, this is stupid. I want to see Louisiana versus Louisiana football here. Come on. But yeah, hey, McNeese and UL's an inactive rivalry right now, but it's gonna be active next year. I guess they're bringing it back or whatever. I wouldn't mind seeing UL go on the road take on McNeese at their place.
It's the I-10 rivalry.
Yeah, it's it goes way back. I think McNeese actually leads the series, dude.
Yeah.
Let me get a record check on that. Hold on. I think we don't really pay attention to it too much here. It's been a dead rivalry about as long as I can possibly remember it being a dead rivalry.
They played a couple years ago.
Versus McNeese. Let's see. Oh, football. Let me get football. Oh, that's comparing colleges. I don't care. It's a Cajun Crown, Juicy.
Cajun Crown.
That's what they call it.
Unless it's a Golden Crown anywhere, it's not a Cajun Crown.
To renew rivalry. Okay, that's okay, let's see. Cajun Crown. This is on Wikipedia, so God knows if it's actually correct. Google. I see a lot of blue, then I see a lot of red. South and west. Oh my God, that's so long. The last time UL and McNeese played was in 2007. McNeese won that game. 38-17. That's when UL wasn't really all that great. And then the year before that, they hadn't played in 1986. That's when the last time they played. You seem like McNeese. So the series got tied in 1977, and then it got tied. Wait.
The game ended in a tie.
Yeah, the game ended in a tie. Okay. So the overall record is McNeese does hold the series record 20-15. So yeah, there's that going on. Is that McNeese's only rivalry, or they got different rivalries? I wonder. Let's see. Largest victory, UL holds that. Longest streak, UL 6 times. Current streak, McNeese owns it, but that's like 2007. So a lot has changed between these two programs in the last couple of years. So it's going to be a very interesting football game to see. But McNeese did pretty good in FCS last year.
Not really. They lost in like the first round of their playoffs.
Well, they made it to the playoffs. They had a pretty good.
Undefeated, and they go and lose in the first round. That's a joke. You got to at least win 1 or 2 games to make it undefeated.
I can't really say much about McNeese compared to what UL did last year, but a lot of injuries on UL's football team.
If there's nothing else to blame it on, we're going to blame it on the injuries, of course.
No, we did. We lost our best offensive lineman, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
Elijah McGuire was banged up for a good bit of the year. Didn't have no great quarterback play. I mean, you take away all that.
Y'all can agree with me, people, when there's nothing else to blame it on. We're just going to blame it on the injuries.
Yeah, what's your excuse for LSU losing Alabama?
There's no excuse
Arkansas,
for it.
Ole Miss.
There's no excuse for it. We just...
That's what I thought.
Young team.
Oh,
I ain't saying excuses, though. I ain't saying injuries, though.
Young team. You hear that? Young team. I could say the same thing about UL. We have a young team last year.
I didn't say injuries, though. We definitely
had injuries. We definitely had injuries. Our whole line had to be replaced.
Oh, man. The sound of people who didn't make bowl games.
Oh, really? Yeah. Sure. Juicy.
We made it and dominated ours.
Yeah, but y'all went to the Texas Bowl. You got a flagship university. Y'all should be going and play for national championships, not little Texas Bowls. Dude.
Hey, 6 teams can't play for a national championship.
Yeah, I can.
Because Alabama's a flagship. Clemson, well, no, they got South Carolina. But
yeah, you see? That's what I thought, dude. That's what I thought.
But
lies.
Nonetheless,
you see, he caught himself in his own tracks. Now he looks stupid.
Florida's a flagship.
Now he's looking stupid.
Colleges down
yeah, you don't make no sense, dude.
Nebraska's a flagship. Where's Nebraska at? Where's Iowa? The Iowa made it to the Big Ten championship game, but still.
But I'm saying they should be over there. They should be.
All these schools can't play for national titles. Understand that.
Yeah.
Ohio State's a flagship. Where were they at? Ask him that.
Well, they should have their expectations like that. If you're a flagship university, you should be competing for national championships. If not, then you're just not
we always in the talk every year.
Yeah, but you got to be in it to the end, not being in the talk at the beginning of the season. Anybody can be number 1 preseason. Ask USC in the fall.
USC's flagship, where's they at? Oregon's flagship, where they at?
Or is UCLA a flagship? Which one is?
I don't know. They got UCLA and
USC. They got Stanford too.
Stanford, yeah.
We could go all day on that one.
New Mexico State in New Mexico. Well, who's the
Well, the-
flagship out of that?
Well, I think New Mexico would be because New Mexico State's different. Texas, they should be competing for national
I don't know. They got
championships.
TCU.
I think they're like a regional. They're like
They
a
got
Christian.
Baylor.
Texas State,
They got Texas Tech.
Houston, Texas A&M.
But Texas Tech's a joke. We already showed that.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Well, we've had a very interesting episode about a bunch of random stuff, not even going on. What was your favorite 3 bowls besides the one you named?
Well, besides the Texas Bowl, I would have to say probably the Alamo Bowl with TCU and Oregon, and
I liked Houston winning their bowl game. That was awesome.
yeah, that one was a good one. But I would think that
I like the upset. Even though I picked Florida State, I like the upset. I was like, that's right. That's good.
and probably the bowl that
Disappointed me the most was New Orleans Bowl.
yeah, that one. But I didn't enjoy that one. I'd probably have to go with Miami and I can't think of the bowl they played in. They played against dang, I don't remember who Miami played against. But it was a good game.
The weird thing is, that's so strange. I was looking at the thing and it didn't make any sense. Okay, well, it don't matter. Yeah, I think we'll end this. I think we got done talking about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure you want to play some Infected on Call of Duty Ghosts, so.
Yep, got to play some Call of Duty now.
So yeah, I'm broadcasting live from my studio apartment here in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
From the apartment. Studio
From
A.
the apartment. Studio A.
Studio B is wherever you want to be at after that.
Or Studio C. Studio D is wherever in the middle of the field.
And Studio E is when you're in
Everywhere.
hell dead.
Studio E's everywhere. We broadcast everywhere. Here, I'm broadcasting to Juicy.
We should have broadcasted at the Pete Maravich.
We could have.
The PMAC, better known
The
as
PMAC. The Mac Daddy thing of the LSU.
At Alex Box. We could broadcast at Alex Box.
We could broadcast at Teague.
Teague.
Broadcast at the Cajun Dome.
Yeah.
Broadcast at Cajun Field.
I have to say, though, the seating at the Cajun Dome is very uncomfortable compared to the PMAC.
Yeah, we were. The red seats are better.
I think
The
it's
red-
all uncomfortable.
Well, the red ones are better, and the little white ones we were sitting in. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Those are temporary seats. They're remodeling the Cajun Dome, so who knows? We might actually get better seating.
It don't mean the crowd attendance is going to be any better.
Yeah, people ain't as excited about UL basketball as LSU basketball, obviously. But the Teague will be packed for baseball.
I know the Teague's always packed.
Baseball is our sport at UL.
No, I'd still say that softball is more of the sport over there.
Football and softball thing go hand in hand. I mean, baseball and softball, they go hand in hand.
Don't let them lie. The baseball only been to
Oh,
Omaha
come
one
on,
time.
dude.
Only
We
been
went
to
the
Omaha
one time. The last 2 years we went to the Super Regionals. And last year we wasn't even supposed to make it to the even regionals, dude. We were supposed to be terrible last year, and we ended up making it.
They only went to Omaha one time, people.
One time's all you need. Saints only won
Now
Super
he
Bowl
wants to
one
talk
time.
about flagship schools. Well, LSU's baseball team's been there 17 times.
And how many titles do y'all have?
6. So
y'all lost. You're 6-11 in Omaha. That's a terrible record. Losing record in Omaha.
that's 1 out of every 3 times we go to Omaha, too. Averaging about. That's not bad.
Okay, take away Skip Burtman.
Before that, no, LSU's wasn't nothing. But
That's what I'm
Team
saying.
F has been pretty at the top, pretty steady.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing.
Paul
else.
Maneri's done a decent job. He's got 1 national title.
Yep. They've made a terrible mistake by hiring Smoke Laval as their baseball coach.
That threw him off a little bit, but whatever.
Well, that'll be it. Thank y'all for tuning in to this weird episode of the Fishbowl Radio.
Yep.
It was
Had a weird time.
Yeah, it's 12. It's midnight right now. I've been talking for 30 minutes almost.
Yep, it's midnight.
It's midnight here.
In Montgomery.
As you always singing there.
He's always singing there.
If you want to hear Juicy sing, you can